Hey everybody, we're back, and welcome to episode 20 of the Hawkcast. I'm your host, Shadowhawk, and do not question anything that you are currently seeing on your screen because it will not be answered.
Yay.
And MN's back, finally, after being gone for like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
He vibing.
Oh yeah, also Rando's here still, unfortunately. Gonna get rid of him.
Fine, I'll go.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Not again! Anyways, it's been a while since the last podcast, and that is simply because, life is being life right now.
Yes.
I have gotten a new job, so I've been having to do stuff with that. And, just have been wanting to give everyone a little bit of a break from the podcast so we could just kind of relax and just not feel burnt out from it. Which is why I'm still thinking on whether or not this should continue to be a weekly thing. It probably won't. Anyways, if he doesn't get his butt back in here, I swear. Hello, Ben. I have not seen. Oh my god! No! No! No, not the buff dog.
Buff Doge has arrived.
As I was saying, I have not seen you around before. Welcome. Rando might have a high % chance of scaring you away. If not, then you are one strong individual.
I am one wacky individual.
Nobody asked. No, it's fine. So,
I don't care. Anywho,
I'm going to address the biggest thing. Obviously, if you haven't seen the community post or have looked at the number of subscribers I currently have, we have finally reached 100,000, and holy crap. I cannot thank everyone enough for that, because, my god, I am just editing videos together for the fun of it, and y'all like it, and that really means a lot to me. So, thanks. Sorry, I'm not very good at, coming up with stuff on the spot here, as you can tell.
one pat on the head for you.
That was a little more than just a... People are gonna come in here and see this set of profile pictures and be like, do I really want to subscribe to this guy? Like,
Should we really watch this?
Well, 2 people just left, so I
I don't know. For me, 2 just joined.
Yeah, it's a 6er watch for me.
For those of you who have been around for a few episodes, you may notice that there's no longer any topic at the top left of the screen. That's because since the last several episodes we haven't had one, might as well not even have the thing at all.
Yeah.
Right,
Pills.
so, getting things started, Rando, you said you had a story to tell us.
Oh. My soul just melted because I remembered it. It happened this morning. So I wake up. It's 5:30, pitch black. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay up. I get a call from my good friend. He needs me to drive him to work. So I pick him up, drive him to work. About hour and a half later, I take him back to his house, and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, my car, its rear right brakes. Well, its rear brakes have been completely eviscerated. Basically, his mother drove around the car around with the handbrake on.
Oh,
Not good.
I've done that once before. Like, I don't normally put my parking brake on, but when I, like, park in areas that are on a decently like steep hill. I'll turn it on. So when I get back in the car like an hour later, I'll forget that I have it on, and I'll drive like a couple blocks before I notice it's on. Like, oh crap!
Well, you see, she drove it down to the metal on the pad.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I was there basically helping him put on new brake pads to his car. Well, the brake caliper, it has a piston. This piston is what pushes the brake pad into the rotor. Well, this piston has a little rubber boot on it. This boot is made to protect the grease inside the piston from getting contaminated with dirt, brake dust, you name it. It shouldn't be in there. Well, this boot had come loose. So this piston was completely seized in the full open. It took me 2.5 hours to get that piston cranked back into the caliper.
Jeez.
And I mean, like, full on fighting it the entire way. My friend weighs 300 pounds. He had to put his foot on the C-clamp and have me raise with all my leg strength in order to get that piston to move in slightly. We did this for 2.5 hours, but we got the
Oh.
caliper on.
That
So yeah,
that reminds me of what happened to me last week. Speaking of car problems, so I was an idiot. Let me go back a bit further actually. So, like in the morning, I had to go to where my job is, which is at least like a 30-minute drive, I should add. Um, because they needed me to do onboarding stuff, and so I did that. It was already like really stormy outside, like raining pretty heavy. There was lightning pretty close by, and on top of that, I had to take a back road because the freeway was closed, which would add like an extra 20 minutes onto my drive time. So I had to drive like an hour to get there. It was a nice drive, and uh, got to drive through the rain, see some new pretty back road areas that I uh, definitely want to drive through again. Um, yeah, nothing bad happened. Onboarding went on pretty well and stuff. So I'm on my way home, and I decided I'm gonna stop by my old work so I could say hi, because I do that every once in a while, and I hadn't done it for a few weeks. So I do that while it's also still raining, because it apparently seemed to be following me everywhere that day. And I get there, and it was starting to pour, and I couldn't park closer to the store because all the parking spots were taken. So I had to park around the backside, and all that was going on in my head is like, it's raining. I don't have my umbrella. I need to get out of the car and get out of the rain. So what I do is I forget to take the keys out of the ignition of my truck, and I jump out of the well, I shouldn't say jump out, but I quickly get out, lock my door, and close the door with my keys still in the ignition. So, first thing I try to do is my truck used to have, it's fixed now, so it doesn't work anymore, but it used to have a slightly broken rear window that if you just like pushed it, it unlocked the hatch that keeps it closed. Because I did this once before, and um like got your finger stuck in the door bend. Jeez, that hurts. Ow. I hate that. Sorry, that got me a little sidetracked there. But
I got my arm shut in a car door once. That was
even
painful.
worse. Ow. Where was I? Right.
Also been
So
headbutted by my dog and the crotch. That was not fun.
but so I tried to do that desperately to get the because if it was when I could open it, I could just reach my arm around and unlock the door. So it was right next to it. But since then I'd fixed it, so that thing is pretty tightly shut, and I desperately tried to pull it open, and I just couldn't. On top of that, it was starting to rain a lot, so I'm just like, well, crap. I just locked myself out of my truck. So, I obviously had a bit of a panic attack, and I had to call a bunch of people and be like, hey, this happened, please help me. And it's also when my parents had gone out of town for the day and wouldn't be back till the next day. So I couldn't have gotten them to like come over and bring me an extra pair of keys for my truck. So that was bad. So I had to call my neighbor to come over and like fix or try to get the door open for me. He couldn't get it to open. So I had to call my insurance company to have someone come out, which took half an hour for them to do that. To take like not even 2 minutes to open the door. Thank God for that. But let me backtrack a little bit. As I was waiting for help with the door, I started hearing what sounded like air escaping. There's only one thing you might hear like that. Well, actually, there's probably several things in that nature that you'd hear coming out of your car, but the main one you think about is, oh my god, tire, flat. Guess what? I had a extremely flat rear right tire just sitting there as I've been waiting for someone to come unlock my car door. So not only am I locked out of my truck, but now I have a giant ass screw in my tire. So I had to also tell that same neighbor that was trying to help me, hey, can you bring a car jack? Because my tire's broken. So I spent almost 2 hours and 15 minutes, if I remember correctly, in the rain, by the way. Well, mostly the rain, because there were a couple moments of sunlight, but just sitting there. And it was a nightmare because I already was tired from the onboarding thing that lasted till like 1 o'clock. And I was out there, it was almost 3, and I could have been home like almost an hour and a half prior to that. So, not fun.
It'll be fine.
I will tell you this, everyone locks themselves out of their car at least once. It'll happen.
Well, what I'm planning to do once I get my vehicle and all that, I'm gonna be mostly driving a truck, and I'll have one of these in the back of the truck, just in a small box, and it's a pick lock for your car door.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that because my truck is old. Like, very old.
Oh, it's a universal pick.
Oh, well, that might work, but I don't have the money for that either at the moment because I'm trying to save money
This
for
probably
another
costs like
car.
$15.
30.
Again, I am
That's
trying
really
to save
bad.
money for another car. Do you remember how much gas costs right now?
Yeah, it doesn't cost that much, at least around where I am.
It costs $4.79 a gallon over here right now.
Could be worse. Could be in California where it costs 9.
Fair point, but still, I'm having to fill up on gas like every 4 or 5 trips to and from work now. Not even. I'd say 3 to 4. And I ever since prices started going up, I have not once topped off my gas tank because it's just simply too expensive.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Ben, if you got your finger stuck under the wheel, I think you'd be broken. So yes.
I've gotten my foot stuck underneath the wheel before.
Oh god,
That was
don't
not
even.
fun.
I don't want to know. That probably hurts so bad.
Honestly, it was just a large amount of pressure. It didn't go fast. It just sort of rolled over it.
Well, I mean, you probably had shoes on too, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, they were like cheap tennis shoes that you buy from Walmart, but they were there.
Also, I was gonna mention this earlier, but going back to the whole 100,000 subscriber thing, y'all could not have timed it any better because yesterday was my birthday.
Late
So it's like a
birthday gift.
late birthday gift from YouTube. Like, hey, here, you've reached 100,000 subscribers. Have fun. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a play button though, because my channel is and will not be monetized unless I delete what I've my whole channel is basically about, which is just videos I edit together, my own sort of style. And I'm not doing that, so
Mhm.
because especially with that Britannic video that is pretty much the reason everyone finds this channel, deleting that would be a big mistake.
It's just how it goes. Just how it goes.
So MN,
Yes.
some things have happened with you recently. Would you like to talk about them?
Well, just today I don't think I told you guys, but we had to move fish from one stock tank to another so we can install a different stock tank because the stock tanks that we have currently are way too big for their own good to keep warm during the winter.
Mm.
Ah,
And yeah, we had to do that pretty much twice today.
Oops.
what did you just do? Also, thank you, Ben.
Dropped a. I just dropped my screwdriver.
Is that the one to screw to your neck or to the rest of your body? Cause damn, that sounded pretty heavy. Also, you want to tell them what happened at with Sonic?
Oh yeah, they freaking like the food is okay, the fries but I ordered a large fry and what they've done with just inflation in general, it looks like a medium to small French fry cup.
Oh,
It's not
geez.
even like close to large because that's what we ordered,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
even
could
affecting.
probably
I swear, you're gonna start. Fast food industry is probably gonna eventually screw itself over by giving too little for too much money.
Yeah.
You'll go to McDonald's to get like
Excuse
a
me.
6 piece of like chicken nuggets, and it'll end up being like
here.
15 bucks.
I'll send it to this really quick.
Well,
Just so
welcome
people
to
can.
where I work. Uh, I work at Zaxby's, and we have a item on the menu called the 4, 5, or 6 finger plate. So you could get a 5 finger plate, and that'll cost you about $12 without drink.
Hmm.
It'll be about 15 with a drink. And we're supposed to be a fast food place.
Yeah. Honestly, I get that. Like, usually fast food places probably have new workers since there's always like new. There's always kids like needing to start their job for the first time, and a lot of them will go to fast food or something. Um, but sorry, I lost my train of thought. But like, you go to a fast food place to get food really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If new people can't get those orders out that quickly and they're busy, just have them do something they're capable of doing in the meantime, because I don't need to be waiting 15 minutes when I need to get to work to get breakfast from McDonald's when I just order like a couple of pancakes. It's ridiculous. Now, of course, I don't make a fuss about it because I'm not an ass like some people are, but um, it does get me pretty annoyed. It's not 15-minute food. It's fast food for a reason.
Yeah, and
But then
Zaxby's is
there's
a
the
bit of an interesting.
people that are like can't even wait 3 minutes and are like, "Where's my food?" Those people are annoying.
Yeah.
On at work, if it were to take 3 minutes for us to get food out, the manager would have our neck.
Well,
That's just how it goes.
uh, not that again. Oh god. Yeah, fast food places are always like honestly, I think they're the most dangerous place for someone to work these days. Cause
Nah, I beg to differ. Police work, that's more dangerous right now.
besides that, that's kind of a given in general, because it is
Well, it's gotten
police.
more dangerous in recent years because public perception of the police has plummeted, to say the least.
Yeah, thanks to the media. Because all they talk
And
about are the
some
bad
shitty cops.
ones. And what?
And some shitty cops thrown in there.
Yeah. Just like, oh, one
Like,
of them's bad, that must mean they're all bad. No, that's not how it works.
have you seen, well, have you heard about the shooting that went down in San Antonio?
I don't mean to say this in a rude manner, but there's been a lot of them, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
McDonald's parking, like McDonald's parking lot drives
Um,
like area.
I might have, but I've probably forgotten.
Well, basically, this teen was just eating some McDonald's in his car
Oh, I
in the
remember
McDonald's
now.
parking lot. Yeah,
It was like,
and yeah, that's not
was
a
it the
good
one where,
look.
like, the guy thought it was a stolen car
Yeah,
he
he
chased?
thought it was a
Or,
stolen car, so he immediately popped open the door and said, "Hey, get out!" Instead of saying, instead of tapping on the window saying, "Hey, this is San Antonio Police Department. Uh, I saw a car like this earlier that was stolen. I'm just gonna check, make sure that this one's fine."
I'm not
Instead of
defending the
being like
police
open up the
officer
door and
here.
saying, "Hey, get the fuck out."
I'm not defending the police officer here at all, because what he did was not okay at all. But I will say that the kid should not have just what's the what's the past tense for drive? Driven.
Driven off.
Yeah, he should not have driven off because that escalated things a bit quickly, and he also hit them with the door.
Well, how I see it is San Antonio is a bit of a city. That kid's probably been in the city life and he knows that people will try and carjack you. He might have been in a carjack previously. So when someone flings open your door and says, "Hey, get the fuck out," you're going to throw that bitch in reverse and take him out and get out of there. At least that's what I would do personally.
If that was a situation, then I can understand that, but even then,
Again, this is hindsight
yeah,
2020. The kid did not know that was a cop,
uh-huh.
so he fucking flung that bitch in reverse and went. And the cop should not have taken, shots at it. Instead, he should have called him like, "Hey, we got a runner, potential stolen car. Suspect hit me with door."
Yeah, I don't.
Instead of, pulling out your Glock and go, "Bah, bah, bah."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
then it's people like that make that get on the news, and then it makes everyone think, oh, they're all like this.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off to a
well,
great extent.
since my dad is ex-police, I know a decent amount about how they act. And if they get hit by a vehicle, no matter what, they will pull out their weapon.
But
No
will
matter
they
if it's a
shoot?
simple, they will shoot if they feel like they're in danger, or if they feel like they are putting other lives in danger.
Understandable.
So he was kind of in the right, kind of in the wrong with flinging open the door.
Yeah, he was definitely in the wrong for approaching a vehicle simply under suspicion. He was wrong for opening the
Yeah.
door, and if there was no way out of that first round of shots, he definitely should not have done the second round. Because there was no threat. The person was like faced the other direction, I think. And
Yeah, the guy was just trying to get away from the situation at that point. So that's when I would have called it in. First shots,
first ones are
understandable, but
just out of self-defense or something
Yeah.
like that, because he just got hit by a car and he wasn't sure if he was gonna roll him over again, or
Yeah.
after that he should have just quit.
I actually haven't looked up on that guy.
As
It's
for what
alright.
happened to him, though, I'm not sure. I'm hoping he got prosecuted for it.
I'm
I'm not
worried about
sure.
the guy that got shot.
The guy that got shot, I think he's okay, but I'm
I don't know.
not.
Last I heard, he was still in critical.
Yeah, that's what I last heard, but he was being taken care of.
I mean, the guy took 10 rounds to the back. That's gonna do a number on you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry to delve into a lot more sensitive topics all of a sudden. Because I know there's some viewers out there that are a bit young. Probably
Yeah.
do not want to hear about this kind of stuff, but yeah. Anyways, I'll have us transition here. Since there will be no podcast next week because I have work, what do y'all plan on doing for Halloween? If anything.
I think I'll just be home. Like, usually I get my Halloween candy after Halloween just because it's cheaper. We just
Yeah.
kind of right after Halloween be like, yoink, we celebrate Halloween now and just eat candy.
I hate the whole like thing where there's like you're considered too old at some point to go like trick or treating. Like
I think any age you can do it. It's just as you get older, you kind of find the big perspective of everything.
well, yeah, I can agree on that. It's just the fact that people like get mad at you if like they see like someone who's like 25 and trying to get some candy from them. It's
Yeah, then
like come on, let them have some fun too, you know?
yeah, it's holiday. Let them have fun. Whatever. Like we live out in the middle of nowhere,
So do I.
and like I think we may have had one trick or treater throughout this house being here.
Some random person comes up to our house in the middle of nowhere.
I think it
Hey,
was
yo,
our
give me
neighbors
candy.
actually. I think it was our neighbors just hello,
It'd be
trick or
fun.
treat. How you doing?
It'd be funny if it's just some random ass kid from like a mile away who just like
Like
got lost with their parents, obviously, and um just to like at this house that's like super far away from everything else. We're like, hey,
Give me candy.
but yeah. As for me, I'm gonna be I've been invited to like a Halloween party with one of my school friends. I'm gonna be doing a double costume this year. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be going with I'm gonna be Spider-Man, and I'm gonna have like the suit on, like underneath everything. I won't have the mask on for at first, but or above or over that, I'm gonna be Jason again because last year I didn't exactly get to do much in my Jason costume because the neighborhood like barely had any kids going past us. We had like 3 people go past the and this was at my friend's house as well, so they were like in a populated area, but like there was nobody going by, so I just kind of sat in my costume and nobody saw it. So I'm hoping I could change that this year. So like I'll go in first as Jason, and then like probably halfway through the party I'll take all the Jason stuff off and switch to Spider-Man. It'll be fun. Probably.
Hopefully.
Definitely not. I'm just kidding.
May absent.
What about you, Rando? Do you have any plans? Or do you work?
I work, and then I have class.
I don't know how, like, but I guess I just got lucky because I put on, like, my, availability that I prefer to have, like, Halloween off if, like, they don't need me. And I guess they didn't need me because they gave me Halloween off. I haven't even my first actual like well I start like on the job training on Monday, but like I hadn't even really done anything yet, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, you can have Halloween off."
Interesting.
I used to get lost in stores all the time, Ben, and I'd be that kid that's like, "Oh my god, my parents left me."
God, that reminds me of something. So, when I was younger, my dad was still in King Super Security, and I think me and my mom went to the King Supers he was at, and I forgot what code it is, but it's a code for all the personnel to know that there is a lost child in this store and no one knows where they went. And I caused it.
What? You made me spill my water because of that.
And the funniest thing is, I remember where I was. I was underneath the conveyor belt when you cash
Wait,
out.
you were the missing child.
I was the missing child,
Why
and I
were
was underneath the conveyor belt.
Why?
Because I, knew half the people in the store.
Also, how were you under it? Do they, like...
It's fully empty underneath there. And
I guess
usually
it must be
behind,
different where you are, because here, like, they go all the way to the ground. You can't go under them.
they may have changed it, but I remember you could get underneath there. And
Okay, I'm sorry, but continue. I want to know how this story ends.
but I was just sitting underneath there. I think I was playing with something, and eventually I needed to go to the bathroom, so I got up, and they're like, "There you are! Where were you?" And I'm like, underneath the conveyor belt.
How old were you?
I think I was like 6 or 7.
Damn, you're already causing problems at that age. Most kids start
Like,
at 12 or 13. You're way ahead of them.
I think it's because of my mental age. So I went through that pretty fast.
I feel like my mental age is gonna be like at 15 for a good few years. Or maybe 16,
But
17, but... Ugh.
'cause I'm more grown up than a lot of people that I meet.
People don't believe me when I say that I'm 20, or well, now I'm 20 years old, but when I would say I'm 19 years old, they're like, no, you're not, and I'm like, yeah, I am. They're like, and if they still don't believe me, I'd show them, like, my identification, like, huh? Because if you met me in real life and you saw how short I was and what I look like, I look like I should be in high school. Is it possible to
don't-
get glitched in the elevator? Well, if you're playing Gary's mod with these freaks, probably. In real life, I don't know. You want to go to the back rooms? Sure.
I don't remember. Did I ever tell the story of the 150 on the podcast?
Can you give a quick summary?
Plane plus jack equals hole in wing.
Yeah, I think you told us that. Wait. No, when did this happen?
Think it was
If it happened,
the
like...
week before last.
Then maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll go on and give a quick rundown, though, just in case I haven't. We had an aircraft on jack stands, and we went on break, and said jack stand slipped and punched a hole through the leading edge of the wing. It was kind of glorious, to be honest. It bent the spar. That's how much of an impact it had.
They were
went
just like,
through the
I
wing
give up on
and through the
life.
spar. We looked at it and we were like,
Oh
oh,
yeah, you
shit.
never said. Was the plane, like, lost, or were they able to fix that?
fix it. This is not an aircraft that flies. This was just an aircraft we were doing a mock annual on. So we basically just pulled out the sheet metal and said, fuck it, good enough. That's
Okay,
a job
well,
for
you
the
didn't
sheet metal
mention that.
class.
You didn't mention that it couldn't fly before, so you know.
What makes you think that the FAA would let a bunch of students work on an actual aircraft that's going to be flying around?
I don't know. Shit happens.
Oh yes, let's throw a whole bunch of aircraft at these students who have no idea what they're doing in terms of aircraft maintenance. What could possibly go wrong?
You've been doing this for
15
how long
aircraft
now, and you
later.
have no idea what you're doing?
Uh-huh.
And I think everyone hates getting hit by a flashbang. MN!
Flashbang! Flashbang!
MN, also known
I'm
as the
a-
guy who doesn't know how to stop throwing flashbangs at me.
Hold on.
Don't get the sound.
Hold on.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Think
Oh my god. No.
fast.
There you
What?
go, Dutch.
Chuckle.
Is this the
Oh,
dodgeball
no.
one? No, oh no.
No,
It's
I got the dodgeball one.
it's not the dodgeball one, but oh, he's got both of them now. Now I have to play them. Alright, you've done it. Here's the first one.
Nope, don't play it.
Okay, I'll play
Unless you want to get deafened.
I'll play the second one.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Man, I love that video. That's glorious.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Ow! You made our names disappear. Who did that? Confess. I know it was you, Red. Oh. You did. Stop that. I hate that.
Hold on.
You made at least, like, 10 people check their Discord. They're gonna be like, oh, why is there no message? And then you start hearing the spam, then they know. Speaking of Discord messages, I actually do have a Discord message. Man. That's just...
As a glory. Oh,
There's my memes.
hold on. I
Oh,
wanna-
not the meme. It's the meme portion. Oh, God.
Hey, guess what? Fine.
You could not have timed that better. The moment the cheese hit the cat's face, I just hear "Bee."
You know, just some good old things. What the fuck?
I need to know what that's from originally.
Fuck.
Yeah, it is good day to be not dead. Love that video, man.
Hey, guess what? You just got beaned by tuna. Play, 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 play,
Hold on, I gotta switch it
Play.
over.
play, play it.
Me too, Emin. Okay, no, I'm not gonna play more than 3 seconds of that one.
Fine then, I'll play it all.
No,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
no,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
no,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
no. You guessed it! You was right. God, I remember when that was a popular meme.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember those those Vine soundboard apps that you could get on your phone for free? It just had all the overrated Vine sounds.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those, and I'd play it at school sometimes at random and piss people off. I was that kid.
I am looking through all of these sounds.
Oh, the sounds, I don't like them. If you know, you know. Oh god, what now? No, you can't have fun on MVM if you do not follow the... I will ruin your game by going spectator. God, I'm so glad they freaking rolled that update out. Now you can kick spectators. Oh yeah, MN, you already know about this, but, so, since the Halloween event on TF2 is going on, there's some new Halloween maps that have been released, and one of them is, called Spooky Ridge. It's a control point map, I think. And it recently got an update that accidentally broke much of the clipping in the map, and for whatever reason, all of the bots decided this is the map I'm gonna go to. So, it's made it practically unplayable, but now it's opened up all of the other maps. So, it's just kind of funny to me that one map breaks and the bots immediately gravitate to that one.
Hey, guess what?
What? No.
Well then, let's move on.
There's only one version of that meme that actually makes me laugh, and it's the one that, makes it sound like it's a blue screen.
Hold on, let me search up blue screen then.
Don't search it up. Don't
Too
search
late.
Don't search it up. I need to find the one
Blue.
picture. Hold on.
Green.
Change back to the buff dog, Rando.
Hold on. I need to find the video. Blue. Screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ben, I used to think I'd see random things in the dark all the time, and it was terrifying. Hell, I got scared by a cell tower once and thought it was Siren Head. But listen, man, I live out in an area where there's, like, no lights, so... You see something tall and in the dark like that, you'll think it's something else. What is this? Oh, God. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I have a problem. Is it practical? Yes? Use a gun. No? Problem solved.
Is it practical? Yes. Use a gun. Did it work? No. Use more gun. Did it work? No. Use more gun. Did it work? No. Use more gun. Did it work? No.
It's
Use
just
more gun. Did it work? Yes. Problem solved.
Your problems are fake.
Use more gun. I'm going to make a problem to solve. Anywho.
Yeah, yourself.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Oh, I just realized how much darker you just made that joke. Oh.
What can I say? I'm a dark man. In terms of the humor.
You're scared to get TF2 because of the... Do you mean VAC? Like the VAC bans? Or do you just mean what's going on with Valve right now? Because, yeah, the bots are just bots and they're just annoying. But they don't actually do anything bad other than ruin the game.
Yeah, you just kind of re-queue if you.
Yeah, you
find
just
one or hope
re-queue
for-
or you kick them if there's enough people.
Yeah.
Hey, where's my buff dog at?
Give me a moment.
Okay, I didn't know we were watching the Mandela catalog all of a sudden.
Where is it? Where is it? Hold on.
For once we've actually been talking for a good portion of the podcast, what happened? This is what happens when we don't do it every week. Yes, the buff. Why are you still talking like that? Got a bucket of chicken.
I can.
The gift doesn't even work.
It doesn't.
Oh, now it does. Oh,
I got
slap.
a bucket of chicken.
Now you get slapped.
Ow.
No.
Man, I don't want to get slapped. I'm gonna have to do that when we get back in Gmod after the podcast is over.
The Invader. What is this? I must know.
Invaders
What
in?
are you? What is this? Oh.
He turned into a demon. It's this portion of the podcast where Random just decides to do stuff like that. Oh god, the narrator's back. But you know, going back, like, doing this podcast reminds me of me just, like, listening back to the older ones while at my old job, and it brings me serotonin. Because I especially on night shifts, I'd just pop on an old episode of the podcast and just listen to the three of us talk about random shit and have me die slowly inside because of your insanity.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Go back to saying so long. I just realized I probably sounded far away from my mic because I had the.
You did. You sounded like
Yes.
you were 50 miles away. I thought you walked off.
It sounded
No,
like you were
no.
just walking away.
No, I
just
had,
leaving.
I had to lean over to grab the cord for my laptop because the battery was dying.
Oh.
Now I'm
A
actually gonna
shadow.
leave though, so I'll see. What?
You know what this means, man?
What? What do you want?
I get to do the close mic thing without Shadow being angry.
I'm right here, you know.
I beg to differ.
Stop. The simps will get their material.
What was
I
the
just-
fucking ship name that pirate came up with? God, I'll have to find
Was
it.
it what for us?
I think it was like Rao Shao or something.
Ranshao.
Ranshao, that's what it was.
I think Shando works better.
Shando. You know,
Shando, the new ship.
I like Hazmat Hotel, and Alistor is my favorite character.
Alstor.
Alistor.
Alistor. Also, Hell of a Boss is better. Changed my mind.
Yeah, fucking what?
No, I don't actually think that. I like them both, but I just say that to piss people off.
It's God, I gotta catch up on it. I still haven't finished up Hell of a Boss recently, and I haven't.
They just
watched
came out with a new episode like 2 or 3 days ago, and it's actually really
I know
good.
I saw it. I've seen some clips from it, and I might end up watching that while I fall asleep tonight.
I'm sorry, it's hard to take you serious with the profile pictures.
Fine, let me change it up to something different.
No, don't. It's beautiful.
I'm changing it different.
Okay, but just looking at that picture, I wonder if this person answers the door like this every single time. They grab their dog, have a peek around the corner, and like, yes.
And this is what you see on the inside of that door.
What did you even send? No, I am not playing that. No. You see, no, Ben,
Oh,
actually,
no.
I've got the Uno reverse card. I am in your walls.
Guys, remember.
I'm in your head.
Yeah, we know.
Yay! I am victorious.
I think I have a visual of what the narrator looks like. I'm looking at it.
Oh, you know
Deformed face and all.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to talk to Rando because I want to know the origin of that profile picture.
Let me find the video. James Lee, he's a very talented animator. I'll have to find the video.
Oh crap, it's already 55. Damn.
Yeah.
I should probably start doing the wrapping up stuff. Probably won't take more than a minute, but I'll give it time.
Where is it?
But yeah, no like special 100,000 subscriber podcast thing. That's only going to be for the. No, we're not doing a podcast for the stream. Let me. Yeah, no. Or maybe we will. Actually, no, we won't because Rando won't be here, and MN might be busy.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to. I don't know where this is.
Don't worry about it right now, Rando. That's fine.
No, it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't find it.
You could reverse image search, maybe.
Maybe.
Kind of interesting to me how reverse image search works.
Uh. Hmm.
Ugh. Right then. So we're coming up on the end of the podcast here, so I'm gonna start closing things up. Since I know it's gonna take like 5 extra minutes to end the damn thing because of Rando. Um. So. Uh. There will not be a podcast probably till November, so don't expect one until November 5th. Um, and that's assuming I don't have to work on that day either. Who knows? Maybe I'll just move it to like to like Friday or something, assuming I don't have to work on that day either. I don't know. Work schedule is gonna be funky for a while.
Click play. It's not my profile picture, but that sounds just glorious.
Okay, I will pick play. What the?
Yay.
Is that where you got the voice from?
Maybe.
I knew it fit him all too well. I just knew it fit.
uh, it's gonna drive me crazy.
Also, no, Ben, I have not. I don't think. But yeah, probably no podcast until November 5th because I will be busy next week. Unless we do it on Friday, but we could do it on Friday if y'all are here. We'll see.
We will see.
As for the celebration stream, that is probably going to happen this upcoming Tuesday. If not, it'll be on Thursday. Or Friday even. But I'm gonna try to aim for Tuesday. And if you didn't see the announcement, I'll be playing Team Fortress 2 because that's what everybody voted for. And on top of that, I'll be rewatching some of my old videos. Probably going into some neat little behind the scenes stuff about them, and might even do a face reveal. We'll see. So, yeah, Tuesday, 10 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time. Look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun and pain for me. It'll be fun for everyone else, though, but pain for me.
Oh, you know it.
And if MN is there to join me in TF2, oh god, it's going to be even worse. What, did I scare you by saying your name?
No, I dropped something.
I was going to say, I guess I won't say your name anymore. Scare the shit out of you every time. Or that.
I might be this.
But, yeah, that's gonna be all for this episode of the Hawkcast. Do either of you have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
I will find this fucking thing.
And we'll get back to you in the next episode, to tell you whether or not he's found it, but that probably won't happen because we'll have forgotten about it. Oh god, Angel Dust has found something that they shouldn't have. I don't want to know what it is, but why did I make that sound?
And that is only slightly concerning.
Oh, so my profile picture isn't concerning? I'm a dog
Huh?
wearing a sheep costume.
It is fine, my guy.
Alright, Eben.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to say before we close out?
No.
Reverse
Gotcha.
search. I will find this fucking picture.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be on air.
I don't care. I will put it on there.
These are my friends,
go.
by the way. Can you tell my sanity is gone whenever I hang out with them? You can't? Well, that's because I hide it pretty well. No, I don't. I don't actually lose my sanity. They're just insane. Ain't
I
that
did
right?
reverse image search, and it showed up possible related search fun. Hold on. Let me share my screen. I want to show this to everyone.
Okay.
Let me go. Huh.
Oh, hold on. I gotta click on it. Whoops.
Hmm.
Fun.
Fun. 2 results.
What are the 2 results?
Fun definition and meaning, and fun.
I mean, he does seem like he's fun, but not the fun that we'd want. Oh man. I don't know why I do this kind of stuff anymore. Oh god.
Reverse image search to video.
Anyways, once again, tune in either this Friday, or not this Friday, next Friday. I guess that would be this Friday. I don't know, man. Just tell me to shut up. Yes. Tune in next Friday or the following Saturday, for the next episode of the Hawkcast. And we will see you next time. And once again, thank you. And once again, thank you all for... Shut up. Thank you all for 100,000 subscribers. I cannot say it enough. We'll see you next time.
Love you.
I'm getting the divorce papers.